Hi, I'm Mary Bean. Welcome to my video. Today I'm playing Spirit Talk, which is a cozy visual novel, as described. So we have English and Spanish. I'm going to guess that this is made by a Spanish-speaking team then. Read a sensitivity warning. Maybe there's brief flashes of light. Okay, let's start. This is my first visual novel, I think. Julia, hey, what do you think you're doing? Is it inspired by Kiki's delivery service? Or not? No, probably not. Oh, it's fallen asleep. I forgot that like all black cats are just like a witch thing. But when it wakes up, we'll have a serious talk. It's been a while since the last time I was at Mum's shop. If I hadn't lost my hair, I probably wouldn't have come back here for a long time. Never if it were up to Dad. Ah, here it is. Much better. I guess I left it here when I came with Dad to pick up some things when Mum... Oh, the kitty is sound asleep. What's this parcel? I don't remember this being here. Was Dad storing something in the shop? Oh, there's a letter. Is it for me? This is Mum's handwriting. Hey honey, I guess Dad will have given you this letter after I'm gone. Don't know how long it's been since my departure. You know, Dad, please understand him. Everyone copes with things at their own pace. I didn't have much time to teach you everything I wanted to, but I hope you inherited the gift. In the box, you'll find your great-grandmother's crystal ball. Give it a try, love, Mum. Oh. It seems that Dad wasn't ready yet. Mum always kept her great-great-grandmother's ball on her desk. It was her most precious treasure. And now, I remember Mum sitting here in front of the ball. I don't know what she wants me to do with it. What should I do? Suppose... Oh, I guess we have the power. Cynthia, hello honey. Mum. Oh, is her mum dead? I knew I had the gift. I was sure of it. I thought I would never be able to do it. Honey, both your grandmothers and I spent a long time practicing. We weren't able to do it as quickly as you did. Even less on the first try. I thought that you've managed to do what no witch in the family's ever achieved. So, will I be able to follow you in your footsteps? Not only that, you might be the most promising of us all. But we can't waste time. What? When a witch reaches your age, she starts practicing with the gift. And you'll have to start performing my duties at the shop immediately. Do you mean I have to take over for you right now? Of course not, Julia, not right now. Thank goodness, I thought that tomorrow. She looks like she's a kid though, she'd have to work. What do you mean tomorrow? First thing in the morning. I'm not ready. You're the first person I've summoned. The learning process for which takes years, even decades. I don't know how long I'll be able to teach you, so we'll have to skip all the basics. I need you ready to go from the very first minute. So you won't always be there when I summon you. Spirit Town is a city unlike any other. Outside this city, seeing a spirit like mine is a myth, a fantasy. Here, for some reason, spirits linger for a while after passing away. It could be a week, a month, or just a few days. Time will have to teach you everything is unknown. Even for me. Then we have to hurry up. I knew I would get it. I'll start from the beginning. The mission as Witches of Spirit Town is quite simple. We make contact with people's loved ones. They can help them with matters only they can resolve. Seems pretty straightforward. Oh, actually, I have played Coffee Talk. That's the other visual novel style game. I played a bit of that. But how do I summon them? Exactly as you have just done. You simply need to focus on helping that person with all your might. When you summoned me, you just thought that you wanted to see me with all your heart. It doesn't seem so simple then. I'm sure you'll be okay. Actually, we've already practiced this. How? When you were younger, we practiced one of those exercises Granny made me do when I first started training, but we turned it into a game. But I don't remember. Don't you remember when we used to play with your favourite doll? It's quite foggy. Let's take advantage of that. Of what? That I don't remember? Exactly. Besides, summoning the spirits of the family members and friends of those in need, you'll also have to learn how to cast spells to help with their problems. Remember that most of the time you were in the back room preparing all kinds of things. In addition to summoning spirits, you have many other abilities. Let's create a spell to help you remember the game we used to play when you were little. Okay. This is the cauldron where we will cast our spells. Is it normal for it to be steaming? My grandmother told me that your great-great-grandmother had to cast a spell so that it would always be ready. She never told me how she did it. The whole time the store was closed, the cauldron was steaming? Yes. Okay. Let's get started. We don't have as many ingredients right now, but we can manage with what we have. Let's cast a spell of forgotten knowledge. That helped me remember. That's right, sometimes you'll need a little extra help. That's what your spells are for. Go to the spellbook on the table and find what you need to create the spell of forgotten knowledge. This one. This, and what is it? What do you mean? This is not a recipe. It says you feel intellectual growth when the glow reveals hidden facts beneath a layer of ancestral harmony ingredients. Of course it is. Forgotten knowledge. Well, you feel intellectual growth when the glow reveals facts hidden beneath a layer of ancestral harmony. To protect our knowledge, our spells are explained in an unconventional way. So the words growth, glow, and harmony refer to the ingredients. Exactly. Now you just have to look for those references in the ingredients and you'll get it in no time. Remember that you have explanations of all the ingredients in the spellbook. As you can see in here, you can learn everything about each kind of ingredient. Here it has it highlighted. So this is growth, glow, and harmony. Emerald. Okay. Not only that, the recipe also indicates the correct order in which you have to add the ingredients. Make a mistake before clicking the cook button, you can click on reset to remove all the ingredients you just added to the cauldron. Now let's get to work. Okay. Growth, glow, harmony. Where is glow? Oh, okay. You created forgotten knowledge. New recipe discovered added to the book. It's just what you needed. Congratulations, you've successfully cast your first spell. Anyway, don't worry if you can't always cast them yet. You're just starting and we can't expect you to do what it took me years to learn. It doesn't seem too complicated, but I have to practice a lot to master. That's what I wanted to hear. Now what do we do? If you succeed in creating your spells, you won't have to do anything else. Is it already completed? When you cast a spell successfully, it takes effect immediately on the person you cast it on. But I don't remember anything. Give it a try. Oh, I remember... Yes, I think I remember. Played in Grandma's garden with Goldilocks, my doll. You loved Goldilocks so much. Yeah, I missed her. And do you remember what we used to play? You acted like Goldilocks was telling me about her daily life and I had to help her in every possible way. Exactly. I used to do that with Granny all the time. What does it have to do with learning how to summon a spirit? It's very simple. You can only summon a spirit if you manage to form an emotional bond with it. That's why it was so easy with you. This is not the norm, so you need to focus on each person who comes into the store. Listen to them carefully, understand them, and thus be able to form an emotional bond with the spirit you're going to summon. Seems quite difficult. That's why we can't waste any time. We need you to start immediately so that I can help you in any way I can. Anyway, I don't think anyone will show up tomorrow. Even I didn't know this was gonna happen. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. How? You'll find out tomorrow. By the way, Mom, what about the cat? Do you have a cat? Oh, when I entered the store, the cat snuck in. Up until just now, he was sleeping on the couch. Well, it's clear that it's not here anymore. Anyway, I have a feeling this won't be the last time I see it around here. I liked the armchair a bit too much. So you already have a co-worker? Seems so. Go home, dear. Tomorrow will be your first official day as a witch in Spirit Town, so you need to be well rested. October 24th. If someone had told me that I would see my mother again today, I wouldn't have believed a word of it. Much less than tomorrow would be my first day as a witch in Spirit Town. When I told Dad everything that had happened, he didn't know what to say. He should know better than anyone else that it's the only way for me to be close to Mom. Why doesn't he get it? Oh. October 25th, the first day. At the end of the street is Mum's store. I suppose it's too late to run away, isn't it? Press the arrow buttons or AD keys to walk down the street. We got Miku coffee. I should go to the store, it's not time to go home yet. Garden whispers florist. Hey Julia, I already heard the news. Congratulations, Julia. Why? Let's just say that news travels fast around your mum's store. I don't know how, but I'm starting to figure it out. Since Cynthia left us, the city hasn't been the same about her health. I'm glad you finally decided to continue Mother's work in her shop. Sorry, your store. It means a lot coming from you. I won't take up any more of your time. I suppose you'll need ingredients for your spells. Cynthia always asks me for herbs to make them. Do you know which ones you used to order? Of course. I've already sent you to the store for some things you're gonna need for sure. Thank you. I can't actually read it. Echoes of Words bookshop. Drugstore. Lily Antiques. Cynthia's enchanted corner. This is our store. I guess I should talk to these people. Lulu, I had a feeling that I would see you at your mother's store, Julia. That feeling, is there an explanation for it? Maybe premonitions can come in many different ways. I don't have the powers that your mother or you have, but I can sometimes hear the spirits. As long as they have something important to tell me. Did my mother tell you? Yes, it wasn't many words, but she made it clear that I had to tell the whole town that you were starting to work at the store today. She seemed to be in a bit of a hurry. It's a long story. I'm glad you're continuing Cynthia's work. Spirit Town has been without spiritual guidance for too long. It seems so. My mother's influence seems to run deep. An indelible mark. I can't tell how long it's been that the mum's been gone. The wind brings whispers of change. I like how they sound. Do you know that too? I didn't mean to pry. I guess I'm just eager to tell you. Welcome, colleague. Spirit Town's not the best place to keep secrets. Don't be upset. Yesterday afternoon, Lily started spreading the word. Cynthia's daughter would be opening a store today. It was clear that if anyone would know before anyone else, it would be Lulu. You know her. She finds out everything. It's absolutely true. Footprint is not a path you must follow step by step, but a mark that shows you where to look on your own. Sometimes I feel like the city expects me to be her. Just bring Cynthia back. People may have memory, but you have the present. Guess you're right. Was there anything else in your premonition? I knew that today is a good day to dust off the old shelves. Destiny does not enter places that have not been swept. I missed your premonitions. I missed you too, dear. Oh. So you can talk to them multiple times. I never thought I would follow in my mother's footsteps, but here I am. Is there a letter in the mailbox? Letter from the post office. Dear Julia, we're pleased to inform you that we have now registered your postal address in the local business database. Now and your neighbours will know that your business has reopened and will be able to contact you by mail. Warm regards from Spirit Town Post Office. So I don't think I was the last one to find out about all this. I guess I have to check the mailbox every day to see if there are any new orders. Today's the day. Am I nervous? Of course not. I'm alone. Who am I trying to fool? Better call Mom. Ready? I think so. Don't worry, I'll always be with you. If you need any help, pay attention. I'll whisper in your ear what you need to do. Won't I have to summon you with the ball? Your great-great-grandmother's crystal ball isn't magic, Julia. What'd she say? To summon someone, it's easy to focus on something specific. The less spiritual connection you have with that person, the more focus you'll need. In our case, it was helpful the first time, but now actually, if you just want me to be by your side, I'll be there. I'm your mother, you can always count on me. But why do all witches in movies have a crystal ball? Well, one of your great-great-grandmother's clients worked in the film industry and liked it so much that he thought it was normal. Have you opened the box with the ingredients yet? Which box, Mum? The one at the entrance. Oh, I hadn't noticed. Everything I ordered here is here. Great. We can replace all the ingredients with fresh ones. What do you mean? I left some instructions for Lulu in case this happened. I figured. Julia, I think a customer's arriving. I can see them through the window. See you later. Mum, don't leave me alone. Hello, good morning. My name's Edmund. Morning. Is the store open? I read in the newspaper that it was opening day, but it's all been very sudden. I suppose that's Lulu's doing too. Yes, it was sudden for everyone, but we're back in business. I'll make some tea and you can tell me what you need. I thought we were going to have spirits, not humans. How can I help you, Edmund? Several months now. Oh, they have to summon them for people. My wife's favourite flower's been withering and I don't know what to do. I don't know how. I went to the florist at a plant nursery nearby and no one could help me. But it's really sad that I don't know what's wrong with it. I think, what? My wife Mary, she would know the answer for sure. Have you asked her? That's why I'm here. I was hoping to talk to her. Now that the store is up and running again. I understand Mary was the gardener of the house. Not exactly. I was the one who took care of the plants. This flower was Mary's greatest treasure. I was in charge of watering it, but she took care of everything else. Would it be possible to see her one more time to ask for her help? I can try. Give me a moment. You ready, Julia? Mum, don't make me more nervous. I'm concentrating. Mary. But Edmund. What did you do to my poor flower? That's why I came to see you. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, honey. Excuse my manners, dear. My name's Mary. Don't worry, you haven't seen each other in a while. My name is Julia. Nice to meet you, sweetie. I just couldn't believe what my eyes were seeing. Beautiful flower withered. Edmund came in very worried. He didn't know what else to do to make the flower as beautiful as it used to be. But you were the one who always watered it, honey. I know, but you took care of all the rest of its needs. I remember giving it something when it seemed weak, but I can't quite remember what it was. The next day the flower bloomed as radiant as ever. That's it, that could be the key. Do you have any idea what it could be? Fortunately, I don't think so. Since the day I passed away, my memories are quite foggy. Yesterday I learned a spell for this. Wait a moment. Well, the time's come. Thank goodness we practiced the spell yesterday. So revise the spell book to make sure you have the correct one. Now that you've prepared a forgotten knowledge spell once, the exact recipe will appear in the spell book. Great. Remember that you have 3 attempts. If you don't get it right the first try, you have 2 more chances. I won't interrupt you anymore. It's important you keep on learning. Learn from both successes and mistakes, as this is the only way you can become the great witch you're destined to be. Thank you, Mum. Should I just do it by memory? Oh. Am I not supposed to do Forgotten Knowledge? Emerald. Oh, they changed it. No, they didn't. Emerald, Twilight Water, Cosmo. I did it right. I don't get it. Maybe it just failed because I don't know. We created Forgotten Knowledge. It's just what you needed. Just prepare the spell. Do you remember anything now, Mary? I don't think so, dear. It's okay, I'm sure I can. Wait, Ed. Yes, I think I remember. When the flower looked as well as the one, I used to make a special fertilizer that my grandmother taught me. Grandmother used to tell me that if I prepared it well, that any flower would feel it, the next morning it would be perfectly healthy again. That must be it. Oh, what's the recipe for that fertilizer? I kept it in my notebook next to the photos of our children. So we have the answer. Anyway, Edmund, I just remember that it was helpful for specific moments. Not a remedy to make it better in cases like this. So we have to keep looking for the answer. Have you continued watering as usual? Well, what happened? Not exactly. Since you left, Alice and her husband have been coming over to help me. Oh, how is she? Alice is great, but all of them miss you. So she's been the one watering for most of the time. She was always very responsible. She knew what the flower meant to me. Well, I don't think that's what it was. Although now that I think about it, what happened? Alice sometimes comes with our granddaughter, and I think she moved the flower and took it to the living room. But it's not bad either. Both the kitchen and living room get plenty of sunlight and they're well ventilated too. Catherine wanted the flower to be in the living room because she said she wanted to have you closer. I thought it was a good idea and I didn't want to change her mind. My little girl, Catherine's your granddaughter, isn't she? Yeah, she's very young, only 3 years old. She doesn't know why her grandmother doesn't come around anymore. This is gonna be a sad game. What did you tell her, my poor thing? Alice told her that Grandma had to hurry off to heaven. If she wanted to talk to you, she just had to tell the flower everything she wanted you to know. Now I understand why I heard Catherine sometimes. I didn't know why I could hear her. It's always a joy to hear her voice. Objects or plants in this case, such as this crystal ball, are not magical and do not contact our loved ones. They do help us communicate with them. That's why you're so worried about the flower, isn't it, Edmund? I don't want Catherine to come home one day and think she can no longer talk to her grandmother. Maybe that's the problem, isn't it? Should I move the flower? Is there anything that's changed? Maybe that's why it started to wither. I don't see why moving it should be a problem, but it seems to be the only solution. Because it's the only thing that could make sense. Let's try something. Move it to a different spot, and if the flower doesn't improve, come back and we'll look for a different solution together. I can't think of anything else, Edmund. Seems reasonable. Tell Catherine that Grandma prefers the flower to be in the kitchen. What do I tell her if she asks me why? Granny remembers when we used to bake cookies together and she would like to be with her when she bakes them again in the kitchen with Mum. Do you like cookies, Julia? Of course, who doesn't love homemade cookies? Edmund, could you ask Alice to bake some cookies with Catherine if you have to come back here? Of course, I'm sure they'll love the idea. Thinking on an empty stomach is not usually as effective as when you're eating some cookies. I couldn't agree more. See you later, Edmund. Thanks for helping me, sweetheart, as always. I think I'll have work to do. Thank you for everything, Julia. If you need more help, you know where the store is. It hasn't been that bad, has it? When Edmund came in, I didn't understand anything he was saying, but little by little I began to grasp the situation. The key to this work is understanding those who come asking for help. Sometimes you'll be able to help them, sometimes you won't. I suspect that in Edmund's case, this won't be his last time here. I hope he comes by Mary's radiant flower. I'm sure we'll find out in a few days. By the way, tell me, Mum, did you talk to your father about all this? Yes, very quickly. What did he say when he found out you were coming to the store for your first day today? Well, he didn't say much. He simply said that if it was what I wanted, I should do it. I'm glad he took it well. After telling me that, he simply took a sip of the warm milk he drinks before going to bed and went to sleep. about a hug or a smile. But you know, you have to be patient with him. Going through that isn't easy. It isn't easy for me either, Mum. Well, your case is a bit different. I'm up. It looks like we're going to have probably the ending is, yeah, the dad is the customer, right? I shouldn't predict the ending, sorry. Looks like we're going to have a really busy day today. I think I'm going to I'll do this one customer and then I'll probably stop this video. Paul, hello, my name is Paul. Is this Cynthia's Enchanted Corner? Exactly, nice to meet you. My name is Julia. Actually, I think I will leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know if you're interested in this game. I feel like this game is good if you really need to cry. I actually felt a bit emotional, which I don't usually feel in games, so it did its job. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you next time for another one. Bye.